the heart chakra, or also called the heart center. Right in the middle of the chest, between the nipples, right here, with the color green, linked to the fourth density, the density of understanding and love, primary feminine energy, of compassion, of empathy, of unconditional love. When we are connected with the heart center, we feel others' emotion. We can relate to their emotional process. There is multiple layers of the heart. It's the heart that expands the energy field, which allow us to reach a higher level of consciousness. At courage, the heart is still in the process of opening, of blossoming. At around 5%, usually people, they have a good physical heart at 200, 210. It's people that are serving others through motivation, through the solar plexus, through the self-help industry, self-development industry. And once we start moving energy, releasing emotion, we go towards 7%, 8% openness. And then we're dealing with resistance to break the heart wall fully, to break that physical tightness in the chest area. And when that happens, the chest becomes swollen, it becomes painful. At first, we might think that, oh, something bad is happening, what's going on? But it's actually normal. We need to start tapping with 2 fingers, cracking the heart wall to move it to 10%, the first layer. We massage clockwise, left, each time we feel that sensation. And then when it breaks, it physically like crack. There's a little thing happening in the muscle. It's very subtle, and it's like, and we break that first layer, and we're like, whoa, okay, I just entered neutrality. And neutrality, emotional state of trust. I start trusting my heart intuition. It is open now, so I start receiving insights, vibration coming in and out, communicating with my soul. The heart is the communication channel with the soul, with the higher self, with higher beings. It is the translator of truth. Information are coming from above, entering the crown, and being translated in vibration of truth, openness, or falsehood, closeness, contraction in the heart center. The Heart Math Institute were able to prove this. In this beautiful documentary, they talk about it, The Power of the Heart, on Gaia. They showed images randomly to different people on the screen. Every 30 seconds, a new image was being shown, a good one or a bad one. No one knew what would show up. It was chosen by the computer randomly, and they were able to track the pulsation of the heart center, the frequencies, energical vibration, and the heart center knew by vibrating a bit positive, higher openness when it was a positive photo about to be shown. So it knew 30 seconds before. Why? Because the heart center and all the other chakras are vortex of energy that are spinning faster than the speed of light. They are vortex of energy connected to time, space, the realm of higher density where there's no time. Therefore, they know the chakras, mainly the heart, when things are going to happen in the space-time, in the realm of the physical world where we're bound by linear time. So when we start understanding, feeling the heart, and building a communion with the soul, we can know through intuition, a sense of knowing things that will happen, things that will unfold. We can know the right decision to take to stick on our highest timeline. The heart is also bound with the higher heart that is a bit higher between the throat and the heart center. There's a bone here, a bit surlifted, and behind this bone there's the thymus gland. And the thymus gland, it's the higher heart chakra linked to the pink unconditional love energy. It's emerged from the white of the divine masculine coming from above, and then the divine feminine coming from below, the red energy, and then merging into a tornado of pink unconditional energy. So they can move like that. We are absorbing those energies and merging in the heart, but they are always there. So they can also coming from the pink unconditional love as a whole and split, reverse, and then go above and below. The white go above and the red go below. So through the pink unconditional love energy, we can feel the whole universe. We can feel God within. It It is the point of God that starts splitting up before the Big Bang, before the duality. Therefore, it's like this point of reference, of wholeness, of oneness, that is in the center of your cell, your energy field, your torus field, that is in a body of Mother Earth, right? It's like an organ, that is in the body of the solar system, that is in the body of the galaxy, that is in the body of God. Therefore, we are cells vibrating in the body of God. We are within God, and God is within us. So once we connect with this unconditional love, we start vibrating, pulsating through the fractals of the chakras, like the kaleidoscope. They are moving from that point of center, splitting in different direction, dimensions, moving in harmony, dancing together, playing with different colors, and they start vibrating like the physical heartbeat, but it's an energical heartbeat. So this energical heartbeat, we can feel it maybe 2 inches in front of the heart center, and it vibrates. And then this vibration is the heart pulsation of God. Everything vibrates at once in this fractals of harmony. And once we start vibrating like that, once we start having the heart center in coherence, then we can bring the other chakra in coherence with the same pulsation, vibration. And then after that, it goes within to the organs, to the cells, and the whole body start vibrating, 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 vibrating. If the chakras are aligned, the heart center is well open, then the kundalini start moving. There's some heat being created in the legs and slowly moving to the sacral, solar plexus, and heart. And when that heat, we can feel like the body is burning here below and then normal above. When that heat hit the heart center, it just wants to explode in the third eye. And then after that, we start kind of like having fireworks. And then some people, they experience the tunnel of going into the realm of everything, where it's like this chamber of fractals of the kaleidoscope, meaning that the whole universe, the physical universe, the etheric universe, is vibrating with the same essence. Behind all the tiny atoms and cells and matter, there's this fractals vibrating together. It's almost like if I would see like a painting of fractals, and over this painting, I would see shadows of a sun, a planet, a human being moving. So this is the behind the scene of the one infinite creator. And we can start feeling that from the heart center. And when we start feeling that, we start feeling everyone. It's not my heart center, it is the heart of everyone. When I realize that it's not about me, it's just a device that connects me with everything, with all the heart in the universe, I can start feeling and dancing with everybody all at once. So from my experience, there's about 9 layers of the heart. Each are linked to the level of consciousness, starting at neutrality, 250, so 10% openness. And then we go to willingness at 15-20% openness, acceptance, 25% openness, reason, the beginning of it, between 400 and 450 at 30%, 40% openness. Reason, the second part, from like 450 to 500, it's around 40-50%. And then at love consciousness, it's at 50%, and then goes up like that until enlightenment. And that's my level of understanding now. I might be wrong. One thing for sure is each time we reach a higher level of consciousness, we can feel that same swollen sensation of cracking. The heart becomes softer, and we become more energy than matter. We become more sensible to everything happening in the 99% that the physical world cannot comprehend, that our 5 senses cannot understand. We are all born at 500 love consciousness, bound into the universal mind, and then in the first 1 or 2 months, the ego mind kicks in, and then after that, we start trapping emotion, and towards 5 years old, 98% of the population close their heart. Everyone goes below 250. In average, everyone stay around 200. Some having harsher trauma, they go below 200. And so the journey of ascension is to remember how we were born, present, connected with the universal mind, into pure unconditional love, being curious about this physical world, looking everywhere, what's going on here, watching things in slow motion, embodying the soul in the physical reality, playing with this physical body. Therefore, the journey is to remember step by step, layer per layer. Each time I expand a layer of the heart, I remove a layer of the ego. I have less thoughts per day. Each time I expand a layer of the heart, I become more and more in communion with the soul. I become more and more pure, more present, more at ease. Slowly, I become more and more like a child. I don't become childish. I become childlike. I remember my childlike essence of play and curiosity and ease and understanding that there's no worries. I am always being guided, protected by higher beings, my higher self, and God, as I am inside of God's vessel. Because the heart is the machine, the tool that connects with the quantum field, and the quantum field records everything, so we can connect with our heart to ask questions, to get truth or yes, falsehood or no, and therefore we can tap into the infinite quantum field. We can tap in the Akashic records by connecting with our heart, asking a question. I'm asking my soul that is always connected with another soul that is connected to the infinite quantum field. So I can ask a question that is million lights away about a different planet. I can ask a question about record on a specific planet. I can ask anything. I can know the whole truth of the universe. When the heart is blocked, underactive, it is mainly the 10th first emotion of the row 1 on the emotional code chart. Those are the main emotions trapping in the lungs and the physical heart. Those are the main emotions that we need to release. And I'm going to add despair that is in the second row on top of that. So 11 emotion affecting the heart. And there's also emotion from lower energy center having a domino effect on the heart. For example, anger, bitterness, having a bitter heart. Very common. Having a bitter heart is like creating a shield, even stronger to protect ourselves, to push people away with fire. So the main emotion, abandonment, there's betrayal, forlorn, loss, love unreceived, effort unreceived, heartache, insecurities, vulnerabilities, overjoy. Overjoy is a negative emotion because it's a joy that is coming from outside, coming out of nowhere. Real joy is coming from within, being whole and present in the heart. And despair is a lack of hope. I don't have hope on the future. I don't believe that I'm being guided, that I'm being supported. I'm closed energically. I'm stuck in my own illusion. So to start doing muscle testing or even using the pendulum, because the pendulum, we are also asking the heart center, keeping the attention in the heart while we're asking questions. If I'm keeping attention in the mind, then it's the ego, the thoughts that's going to send a vibration. So the answer are going to be coming out of ego. So we need to have the heart center open. So we need to start working on those primary 11 emotions. And we're going to go through this in the chapter on understanding trap emotion. Releasing those initial trap emotions is going to start moving the heart center. And then if we shift the subconscious mind, bringing attention in the heart every hour for 21 days, we're going to tell the mind that the new comfort zone is having a heart open. And we're going to start moving towards neutrality. When the heart center is hyperactive, it is a vortex that is widely open, weak, taking energy from others. So it's people that are codependent, attachment, they're taking love from others. Usually, it's linked to harsher trap emotion, maybe betrayal coming from both parents, a combination of betrayal, heartache, unworthy. Usually the root is unstable if someone is having a hyperactive chakra, because this hyperactive chakra is like, it's the foundation of who we are. It's the seat of our inner house, of feeling comfortable, feeling at home. If I feel that I always need to look outside and take love from outside to feel at home, then for sure I feel unworthy, I'm unstable in the root. So it is very important to start releasing all those emotions in the heart, start bringing attention for 21 days, and for some people to also bring some balance in the root, as it's going to have a domino effect on the heart. The best practice that I found for the heart chakra is an uncontrolled meditation, where we absorb the white light from above and we clean our physical body, our organs with this frequency. And then we absorb the red light from below, the divine feminine, and we clean our physical body, our organs with this frequency, and we merge both in the heart center, the higher heart, turn them into a pink uncontrollable ball, and then we expand this ball, cleaning our physical body organs and spreading it in our energy field, and we start sending it with a thought. I can start sending that pink uncontrollable love to a person. I can start sending it to my physical reality, to my apartment, cleansing my apartment from dark energy, raising the frequency of this physical environment. Everything can be scanned on the map of consciousness. Therefore, your apartment, your house is vibrating usually on the level of your heart center, or as the sum of everyone that is living in this environment. So we can cleanse this by raising our frequency, opening our heart, and then therefore spreading, imagining that this physical environment, this physical house is bound into a pink uncontrolled love energy in the etheric world. I can see the wall in pink, etheric, mad light moving, almost like the Matrix, the lines that we see in the movies in green, while I see them in pink uncontrolled love. So I see the floor, I see the ceiling in that frequency. And slowly, we're going to start feeling that we are living in a more elevated place. The heart is everything. My best advice is to focus and to always recenter in the heart. When we don't feel good with ourselves, we feel drained, it's always a lack of openness in the heart center. When we start expanding and we start having like a sense of understanding of our energy field at 5 feet in front, 7 feet in front, and then something happens and we recontract, then the physical body is going to become drained because it's not used anymore to that contraction. Before it was normal because all our life we live contracted. But when we start expanding and we recontract, then it affects the physical body because it's not used to it anymore. It wants to come back to that ease, that expansion. So therefore, it's always the heart center that we need to start to readjust, scan the emotion, release, do a heart chakra meditation. I do this every day, all day. I always think about my heart, always bring attention to my heart. It is my main relationship, and I wish it for you too. When we live out of the heart, everything becomes easy. Life becomes blissful, abundant, and things are coming our way. We are an attractor. We don't need to start taking action and making things happen from the physical body. Only through thoughts, we think about it and we send it with our expanded energy field, and then we learn how to receive with gratitude. We receive in the heart with patience, with the law of allowance. So we create by just sitting in meditation. Easy. For the rest of the day, we just enjoy with our hobbies, with friends. Life is easy when we are connected with our heart center.